Welcome to Mech Games. Save big with 30% off on Nintendo Switch eShop games. The Nintendo Switch eShop is offering a fantastic 30% off select games, and you don't want to miss it. Whether you're after epic adventures, competitive thrills, or cozy indies, there's a great deal waiting for you. It's the perfect opportunity to grab that game you've been eyeing, or discover something new without emptying your wallet. Harvestella centers around a mysterious phenomenon known as quietus, a deadly fifth season that appears between the standard 4 seasons. During quietus, crops wither, people fall ill, and the world is thrown into disarray. You, the protagonist, wake up in a rural village with amnesia and soon find yourself caught in a larger cosmic conflict. You awaken outside a quiet village called Lutha and are taken in by the villagers. As you recover, you begin to notice that the natural order of the seasons is being disrupted by quietus, which is growing longer and more dangerous. Strange crystals called Seaslight, one for each season, begin behaving erratically. The quietus is not a random natural disaster. It's tied to deeper truths about the world's origin and the manipulation of time and life itself. You must ultimately decide how to confront these forces and shape the world's fate.
May lost souls find repose.
Enio, The World Ends With You takes place in a stylized fictional version of Shibuya, Tokyo, and follows a new cast of characters who find themselves forced to participate in the Deadly Reapers game. A mysterious competition played in an alternate dimension known as the Underground. You play as Rindo Kanade, an ordinary high school student in Shibuya who accidentally gets pulled into the mysterious Reapers game. A life-or-death competition in an alternate dimension called the Underground. Yuji, Rindo, and Fret find themselves forced into the Reapers game without understanding. As they fight noise and complete missions, they encounter rival teams: Ruido, noisy, aggressive; Pure Hearts, led by the charismatic Motoi, Deep River Society, bizarre cult-like group; and the reigning champions, the Ruined Ringers, led by the cold and calculating Shiba Miyakaze. Nier Automata, the End of Yorha Edition. You begin as 2B, a combat android partnered with 9S, a support unit. They're sent to Earth to eliminate machine threats and complete missions for the Yorha Command. Along the way, they notice the machines acting strangely human, building families, religions, societies. They even witness machines giving birth to 2 humanoid figures, Adam and Eve, the game's initial antagonists. In the distant future, alien machines have conquered Earth, forcing humanity to escape to the moon. In response, humanity deploys Yorha, a military force of androids, to wage a proxy war against the machine life forms still occupying Earth. You play as Yorha androids who believe they are fighting for humanity's survival, but the truth, as you progress, turns out to be far more complex. Chocobo GP is a lighthearted, competitive racing game similar in style to Mario Kart, but with its own Final Fantasy-flavored twist, using magicite-based abilities instead of traditional kart weapons. The narrative follows Chocobo and his friends as they enter the Chocobo Grand Prix, a racing tournament that grants the winner their heart's deepest desire. As the races progress, a mysterious figure known as Racing Hero X orchestrates events behind the scenes, leading to unexpected twists and challenges. As Chocobo and his friends advance through the tournament, they encounter various racers from the Final Fantasy universe, each with their own quirks and desires. The races take place in iconic locations such as Alexandria, Zozo, and the Gold Saucer. Throughout the story, the enigmatic Racing Hero X manipulates events, leading to the revelation that he is under the influence of a dark force known as Necroshell. Saga Frontier Remastered offers a distinctive story mode experience through its free scenario system, allowing players to select from 8 protagonists, each with their own unique narrative, objectives, and gameplay mechanics. Set in a diverse universe known as the Regions, the game encourages exploration and discovery across various interconnected worlds. The game unfolds across the regions, a cluster of interconnected worlds, each boasting its own culture, technology, and magical systems. Players can explore these worlds freely, engaging with various characters and uncovering the unique stories of each protagonist. A young man transformed into the superhero Al-Kaiser to avenge his father's death at the hands of the criminal syndicate Black X. The Street Fighter 30th Anniversary Collection is a comprehensive compilation of 12 classic arcade titles from the Street Fighter series, celebrating its rich history. Each game in the collection presents its storyline via the classic arcade experience, character-specific endings. Upon selecting a character and progressing through the arcade ladder, players are rewarded with unique endings that provide insights into the character's motivations and outcomes. Introductory scenes. Some titles begin with brief narratives or cutscenes that set the stage for the character's journey. The collection celebrates the evolution of Street Fighter's story through its arcade roots, offering a look at how characters grew across multiple generations of fighting games. Resident Evil HD Remaster is a 2015 high-definition re-release of the 2002 remake of the original 1996 Resident Evil game. On the night of July 24, 1998, the game follows the Special Tactics and Rescue Service (STARS) Alpha Team, dispatched to investigate a series of gruesome murders on the outskirts of Raccoon City. After losing contact with the Bravo team, Alpha Team ventures into the Arklay Mountains, only to be attacked by monstrous dogs, forcing them to seek refuge in a nearby mansion. Players choose to control either Chris Redfield or Jill Valentine, each offering a unique perspective and storyline. Inside the mansion, they uncover that the estate is a front for a secret laboratory operated by the Umbrella Corporation, where illegal experiments have led to the creation of the T-virus, turning humans and animals into horrific creatures. As they delve deeper, they encounter various threats, including zombies, mutated animals, and bioorganic weapons. They also discover that their team leader, Albert Wesker, is a double agent working for Umbrella, manipulating events from behind the scenes.
What the hell is this thing?
Trials of Mana 2020 is a 3D remake of the 1995 Super Famicom title, offering a rich, character-driven narrative set in a high fantasy world where the essence of life mana is fading. Trials of Mana. In ancient times, the Mana goddess forged the Sword of Mana to defeat 8 destructive beings known as the Benevodons. After sealing them within 8 Mana Stones, she transformed into the Mana Tree and entered a deep slumber. As the game begins, mana is waning, the Mana Tree is withering, and various factions seek to unleash the Benevodons to claim ultimate power. To access the Sanctuary of Mana and obtain the Sword of Mana, the heroes must unite the powers of 8 elemental spirits.
See if you may borrow his.
Maliki, Poison of the Past. In a near future where humanity faces extinction due to a malevolent plant entity known as Poison, the narrative follows Sand, a young girl unexpectedly transported to the Domain, a sanctuary existing outside the normal flow of time. Here, she joins forces with the enigmatic Maliki and her eclectic companions to combat Poison's spread across the space-time continuum. The central conflict revolves around Poison's manipulation of time, threatening to unravel history itself. Sand, equipped with a Chrono pack, must traverse various eras, from Maliki's childhood to pivotal moments in history, to mend the temporal fabric and thwart Poison's plans. The narrative delves into themes of memory, the consequences of altering the past, and the resilience of the human spirit. Ender Magnolia Bloom in the Mist. The game is set in the Land of Fumes, a once thriving kingdom now engulfed by a toxic miasma called the Reign of Death. This phenomenon has unleashed poisonous fumes that corrupt the homunculi, artificial life forms created to serve humanity, turning them into hostile beings. The kingdom's societal structure is divided into strata, lower, central, and upper, each representing different societal classes and challenges. Players control Lilac, an attuner who awakens in an abandoned laboratory with no memory of her past. She is accompanied by Nola, a homunculus, also suffering from amnesia. Together, they embark on a journey through the decaying kingdom to uncover their origins and halt the spreading blight. Lilac's unique ability to purify corrupted homunculi allows her to recruit them as allies, each providing distinct combat abilities. Capcom Beat 'em Up Bundle is a compilation of 7 classic arcade beat-em-up games developed and published by Capcom. Set in Metro City, Final Fight follows Mike Hager, the mayor of the city. as he teams up with Cody and Guy to rescue Hager's daughter Jessica, who has been kidnapped by the Mad Gear Gang. The gang has taken control of the city and has a criminal stronghold, and it's up to the trio to fight their way through waves of thugs and bosses to bring justice to the streets and save Jessica. In the magical world of cavalry, an evil dragon named Gildas has begun terrorizing the land, corrupting towns and conquering kingdoms. The player controls one of 5 heroic characters, a fighter, dwarf, elf, cleric, or wizard, to defeat the dragon and save the world. Fantasia Neo Dimension, players follow Leo, an amnesiac who awakens in a world dominated by machines. His only memory is a mysterious image of a woman. As Leo journeys through this mechanical realm, he discovers that bacteria, a deadly infection, is slowly engulfing the world, robbing humans of their emotions and lives. Leo's quest to reclaim his memories and understand his connection to the world's fate leads him to encounter various characters, including Kina, a fortune teller's apprentice, and Cheryl, a princess he had previously stood up on a date. Together, they confront the enigmatic Vam the Malevolent, who orchestrates the spread of bacteria. The game employs handcrafted dioramas for its environments, providing a unique and tactile aesthetic that sets it apart from other RPGs.
Let's go. It's my turn to return the favor.
But you weren't planning on leaving any of us behind, were you, Leo?
Now, chaos shall triumph over order.
Sugardew Island follows a heartwarming and relaxing story where you, as the protagonist, are shipwrecked on a mysterious and idyllic island. Here's a breakdown of the story. You start your adventure on Sugardew Island after surviving a shipwreck. Lost and stranded, you wake up on the island with no memory of how you got there. The island appears to be a peaceful and beautiful place, but there's a catch. It's slowly losing its natural balance. The lush forests, sparkling waters, and vibrant fields are beginning to fade, and harmony has been disrupted. Rebuild your farm. Using the skills you learned from your past life, and some new ones, you start cultivating crops, raising animals, and gathering resources from the island's surroundings. Crisis Core, Final Fantasy VII. Reunion follows the story of Zack Fair, a young and ambitious soldier second class who becomes entangled in a web of conspiracy, betrayal, and personal transformation. Set 7 years before the events of Final Fantasy VII, the game explores Zack's journey, his relationships, and his role in the events that shape the world of Final Fantasy VII. Zack begins as a bright and hopeful soldier operative working for the Shinra Electric Power Company. His dream is to become a first-class soldier like his idol, Angel Hewley, a strong and honorable warrior who serves as his mentor. Zack's loyalty to Shinra is unwavering, and he believes in the company's mission to protect the world. However, Zack's life takes a dramatic turn when he is tasked with investigating the mysterious disappearance of Genesis Rhapsodos, a soldier first class who went rogue. Genesis's sudden rebellion shakes Shinra to its core, and the company sends Zack and his mentor Angel to find him.
您又让队员提前撤退了。
In Escape Site 13, you assume the role of investigator Liu Jiming, tasked with exploring the enigmatic Site 13. This newly unearthed structure is shrouded in mystery, with its origins and purpose unknown. Drawing subtle inspiration from SCP-1730, the game weaves its own dark narrative, inviting players to uncover the secrets hidden within its foreboding corridors. As Liu Jiming, you'll delve into the depths of Site 13, collecting forgotten documents, deciphering ancient puzzles, and confronting deadly anomalies. The game challenges players to unravel a labyrinthine history buried in the darkness, where reality warps and the past refuses to stay buried. Navigate through complex puzzles that protect the hidden truths of Site 13. Immerse yourself in a richly detailed world, uncovering dark secrets and confronting anomalies.